This is Las Brisas Vineyard in the southern Carneros region of Sonoma Valley. In the background there you can see the cloud cover from it's about 10 o'clock in the morning, and the cloud cover coming in from the Petaluma Gap is now receding. It's still quite cool. I've got my jacket on. When was this vineyard planted, Francis?
1996.
1996.
And 97. So we started down at to the west end there, which is the way you're looking, Peter. That was planted in 96, and then about where you see that wind machine, just on the other side of that, one wind machine closest to us, that was in 97.
All right. And we're getting the clone 115 and Swan. So is there anything that you would have to say about those two clones generally, or?
Well, they come early, Peter. They normally, because they were originally developed and selected to be an early ripener in Burgundy. They come at it. They come out in our weather here. They come off early, so that's why you'll probably be harvesting at the sometime this week. So it's this makes wonderfully forward fruited wines. Big on fruit, not that sort of deep jammy sort of wine, but more of a fruit driven style. And that's you need a little bit of everything when you're making wine, so that gives us a certain element to work with.
The soil here is you have clay and you have loam and you have some sand in areas.
Well, this everything to the as I'm looking out here, Peter, everything in front of us. This was an old riverbed, and so it's sandy, it's gravelly, it's got silt, and you could dig a hole down 6 feet and you would see layers of how the soil was formed. And it's very atypical of Carneros. Most of Carneros is got more clay to it. As you can imagine, being an inland sea, it developed that way. But this is very different, a very different style. When you get a little bit towards the south over here, you get a little bit more of the clay.
Okay.
And that's something that, and it changes the way you farm a little bit. It also, the varietals that selections that we put on there of clones, we kind of match them up with clay versus what we do over here. So it's kind of like, you try to find the right place for the particular selection you're working with.
Now, you make wine from these grapes, so if somebody's in Boston or somebody's in Washington, D.C., can they sample some of the wines from Las Brisas?
Yeah, definitely. In Boston, you'll find you'll find the Mahoney vineyards label out there, and we actually have a selection that you can find out on the street called Las Brisas, and it's readily available. And the Carneros is also available. That's a blend of both this vineyard and our other vineyards over in the Napa side of the Carneros here.
Great. So if people do have an interest, they should go out and get their wine merchant to get some Las Brisas Pinot Noir in and have a tasting, and then buy some grapes and see if they can outdo you. That's right.
Well, we want to see all that challenge go on here. So yeah, we'll have the Super Bowl of taste-offs.
All right. That sounds like a challenge we're going to meet.